applying the 80-20 rule to dramatically speed up your business success. So what is the 80-20 rule? You've probably heard of it, and it's called Pareto's law or Pareto's rule. And Wilfred Pareto was a French economist, an Italian economist and sociologist, where he lived in France. And he was known for his Pareto's law, Pareto's rule, in that 20% of the causes or the actions create 80% of the stuff that happens to us, right? The effect, if you will. So 20% of the cause or the input will give you 80% of the output. And why that's important to business is when it comes to the 10,000 hours rule. And it takes 10,000 hours, supposedly, to become an expert, to become really, really great at something. And of course, people want to hire experts. People don't want to hire generalists. If you need brain surgery, do you want a brain surgeon or do you want just a general physician that treats everyone, right? So in business, people want an expert. And if you're being all things to all people, you're not being an expert. You're not being a specialist. So one of the best ways to answer the question, what do you do, is, well, I specialize in blank. And what is the outcome you get for those people and why should they care? You know, it's not about features and benefits. It's about outcomes. What is that outcome, right? So how to apply this? Well, again, if 20% of the things you do are going to get you 80% of the results, well, we can apply that to the 10,000 hour rule. So 20% of 10,000 hours is 2,000 hours. And if we apply that a second time to those 2,000 hours, we get 400 hours. So if you're doing your expertise, if you're doing your specialization and only that all day, every day, instead of 10,000 hours, it can take you 400 hours to get to mastery, to get to expertise, to get to success, to get to specialist, right? And the way we do that is by avoiding doing all the things we're not good at, that don't make us money, that are little piddly things. It's the small things. You only do the big, important things. And you outsource things to other people. And it matters not if you're an entrepreneur or someone in a corporate environment. Outsource them or trade them, barter. You're better at presentations, do presentations for people. And outsource, let's say, I don't know, running reports, for example, instead of presentation. They can do reports for you. You can do presentations. So trade or get an assistant. If you're an entrepreneur, get a virtual assistant. And that way, you can have all these things, hire a salesperson if you need, hire another person, hire an assistant, hire whoever you need, marketing people, instead of doing it all yourself, because again, we can't be all things. We're never going to do a great job doing all these things ourselves. And one of my mentors, Dan Sullivan, usually says, find your who, not your how. So instead of trying to figure it out on your own, in order to save money, which you won't do that actually, it'll cost you far more money and time if you try to do things all on your own. So if you do only what you need to do, only what you love to do, and that way you love what you do all day long, you love your career or your job, and sub it out, hire it out, trade it, barter with people, or just hire great assistants. I pay my virtual assistant in the neighborhood of $5-6 US an hour, and I get to do whatever I want in that time, whether it's connecting with awesome people, make calls, plan the future, strategize, create new courses, or sit and relax. Instead of me doing the things I don't want to do and the things I'm not an expert at. There's a lot of things I'm great at. There's a lot of things I'm not an expert at. One of the things I'm great at is teaching people how to be more influential, how to lead better, how to better influence and more trust, more credibility. And that's what I do all day. I don't worry about, taxes or bookkeeping or web development or advertising. And again, be careful before you say, oh, I can't afford to sub all that out. Well, maybe you can do trades and barters with people in your own company or externally. Trades and barters, trade services, pay for some, hire some. Use Upwork if you need. Use Fiverr, Fiverr, or Upwork.com to hire freelancers, right? If you just need small jobs or mini jobs or projects. A great way. So do what you need to do. Because if you're all things to all people, no one's going to think you're a specialist or an expert, and the amount of people who hire you is dramatically less. And the amount you can charge or the amount people will pay you is also dramatically less. You want to help more people, make more money, love what you do, be a specialist, be an expert, be like a brain surgeon, for example, versus a general physician. Not, of course, knocking general physicians anyway. Be an expert. And so if you're doing what you love all day long, think about it. it's no longer work. You're going to be more effective at it. You're going to get better at it. You're going to love it, potentially work less hours, make a lot more money, and I guarantee you, you're going to have a lot more fun. The other thing you can apply this to is tasks and time, because 20% of your tasks are going to get you 80% of the results. So why would you do that other stuff? If you're getting 80% of the results from a little bit of stuff, important things, why would you do all the unimportant things? One way to figure out what's important, what's not, is to Google the word Covey quadrants or Stephen Covey quadrants. It actually comes from Theodore Roosevelt and the way he organized his day and his time and prioritized things. And I won't get into that now. There's a whole another video I did, but Covey quadrants will help you prioritize what's urgent and important, what's important but not urgent, what's not urgent and not important, and what's urgent yet not important. Usually it's other people's fires. And I like to be a little snarky and I say, how is your lack of planning suddenly my emergency? I have fun with it, right? So again, use these and find ways to rank things, write down all the things you need to do in a day and rank them versus, oh, I got so much to do today, I'm overwhelmed. And when we're overwhelmed, we don't make good decisions. We do stupid stuff we shouldn't do or that is not productive. So figure out what you need to do, what's most important, find some way of ranking it, write all the tasks down you need to do every day, make a list, rank it, prioritize it, and or use the Stephen Covey quadrants. I promise you, your productivity will increase. And that application of the 20%, 80% rule, you're going to get way more results because 20% of the things you're doing that are important, if you do them, you're going to get 80% of the results and you'll easily make more money and have more output with less time. You'll have a lot less time, which is amazing. You get more by doing less. Imagine that. We're all working ourselves to death. I think it's time to stop and really enjoy life more. I think these past couple of years have shown us that it's critical to enjoy life more, and it shows us what happens if we don't. Anyways, I am James Robert Elliott. I hope you have enjoyed this. Till next time, go have your best day ever. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel or check out my website, unleashyourpower.com. Or if you want to chat, email me, james@unleashyourpower.com. Love to talk more. Go again, have your best day ever and use this 80-20 rule to help speed up your business success and have you rocket to success without working more, without working harder, because you're doing the stuff that makes the difference. Anyway, 80-20 rule, Pareto's law. Have your best day ever. Take care.